it's really nice to see you again. Gosh, it must be about 3 years since I last saw you at one of our Africa Tax Summits. I trust you're keeping well.
They're keeping very well. Indeed, it's been a while. I recall it was at one of the Africa Tax Summits, and that was before COVID struck. And so COVID was a disruption, I must say, to meetings. But it's good that the world is opening up again.
It is. So, Michael, great. I'm looking forward to this discussion today because, as you probably know, every year we conduct an annual survey through our global network of partners and directors just to understand things like quality, teamwork, sense of family, and are we delivering on our promise of value to clients? And well, on our last survey, participants noted that you were a great team member to work with on global teams. Yeah, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's much appreciated. To be recognized on a global level, much appreciated.
Yeah. And so I wanted, Michael, just to ask you a little bit about this. But first, tell us a little bit about your background. I don't know, where you're based, what you practice in, and things like that.
Yeah, so I'm based in Zambia, Lusaka. Zambia is nestled in the middle of Africa, somewhere towards the southern part of Africa. And so in the capital city, Lusaka, where KPMG has an office of about 120 people, that is including audit, tax, and advisory. But I head up the tax function. I'm the tax lead in Zambia, and I have a team of about 16 staff. And so we are providing a cross range of services to clients, as you know, because of the size of the office. So we kind of do everything from compliance, GMS, immigration, VAT, indirect taxes, customs and excise. We also do transfer pricing. We do executive services. And so it's a whole range of services that we provide to clients. As you know, for a small country like Zambia, when people are coming to Zambia, they'll want a broad range of services to be provided to help them from formation right through to dissolution of their operations here in Zambia. And so we kind of offer services right from incorporation of companies, helping them with regulatory compliance, and all the way to ensuring continued compliance and dealing with all the related tax issues that arise in country, and up to the time that if they wish to exit, we facilitate the exit either through dissolution or through change in shareholding or in whatever form or shape the investors would want to exit Zambia. So it's a whole scope of services that we provide. And I must say, Zambia is waking up to investment. There's lots of opportunities arising. I'm not sure whether, Rodney, you know that we had elections last year on the 12th of August, and arising from those elections, we had a change in the governing party. And so the party that is currently running government is pro-business. They would like investment, grow the economy, etc., and private participation. So there's a lot of interest in Zambia, investing in Zambia. And to use the words that our president used that when he addressed the EU summit, we're back in the Champions League, so to say. So we're back into the Champions League competing for FDI into Zambia. And so as an office, we are positioning ourselves to be the preferred service provider for all these investments that are coming into the country. And you cannot do that with a sluggish performance. You need to up the game, which is what we're trying to achieve. I could say more, but perhaps let me, except for one thing, because we are a mining, an economy anchored on mining. And so mining is one of the key areas of focus. And as you know, you have support industries to the mining sector. And this is all our clients across the globe providing financing services, providing insurance, providing logistics, providing equipment and labor, etc., expertise. So it's quite cross-cutting. So we're having all these opportunities and they're excited.
Well, really interesting, Michael. So that's a lot. So great news about a pro-business government, and interesting to hear your focus is really almost like one-stop shop for clients, so they can get the whole array of things. And I'm guessing that probably leads us nicely into what your overall philosophy is in terms of working on global teams, helping clients with the most complex global issues. But tell us a bit more about your personal philosophy in that regard.
So we like to offer 7-star service to our clients. And so we go beyond the 5-star service. So we expect that our clients will be offered the best service that there is, that we will respond to them expeditiously, and not just respond, but provide quality advice. We anticipate what the client needs may be, and we end up, almost preempting their questions and giving them leads on a high level, so that they know that they can ask us and trust us to be able to help them in their journey of investing in Zambia or structuring whatever products they want to structure for Zambia. And so I employ my team here in Zambia, and tone at the top has to be right. If I receive an email, I've got to respond within 24 hours, less than 24 hours is preferred. If it's an email doesn't get responded to within 24 hours, I'm chasing my teams. Guys, what's happening on this? Did you receive this? When can I get a response? When can I review what you have to say? And so for a team of 16, I must say, the young people are rising up to the challenge, and they know it's high performance culture that we're looking for in KPMG. And so my general philosophy is to make sure that we're responsive to our clients in the shortest possible time and to the best of our abilities. And we do this valuing every client, and more so international network clients, because we realize, and I've realized quite quickly, that what may not be a significant client for Zambia could potentially be a very significant client for another jurisdiction. And that has been part of the whole chain, more like a wheel, a component in a bicycle wheel, So we just that one piece in the whole ring of the bicycle. And so we've got to do our part in order for this bicycle wheel to continue rotating as it should. And so more so with international clients and inquiries coming from outside Zambia, we ensure that we respond to them in the shortest possible time, and that we offer the best service as well that we can offer to these. But I must tell you, it's not as easy, because it's quite challenging where we are. I know you're waking up in the Americas, and in Australia, they've gone to sleep. And so by the time we're going to bed, we'll be receiving inquiries from Australia, which need to be responded to. And I know I have to attend to America in the afternoon. In the mornings, I'm attending to Australia. Then we have to also look at our own local clientele here. But all we try and do is ensure that we are performing at our best of our ability. High performance culture, 7-star performance is what we aim for.
What a great philosophy. 7-star performance, high-performing culture, proactivity, that is anticipating what the client will really need if they don't really need it, and timely responsiveness. So what a great philosophy. And if you had any, Michael, if you had any tips, advice, words of wisdom, either starting to work on global teams or already doing so, what would that advice be?
I think we've beautiful values as KPMG, and two that stand out in working together for better. As we work together. So we must realize that we are better working as a team, working across borders, across the network. And if we all play our parts in working together, we'll get better. KPMG will begin to rise on the international level. I mean, all of us have to do a part. If KPMG is going to be the number one firm in the world, we all need to play our part in our individual territories. And so here in Zambia, we have purposed to do our best to be number one, and hoping that that builds up when everybody else is aspiring to be the number one and preferred service provider across the globe. The 2% growth we want and all the growth that we want will be achieved, because working together can only get us better. And so for better, we have to work together. So those two values come out to me, stand out in terms of what we ought to be doing as we work on global teams, on these global assignments. Of course, not neglecting integrity, excellence, and all the other values that we have of courage, but we really have to take on the whole concept of working together so that we can get better, all of us collectively. And if I do a good job here, Rodney, I know that whoever I've worked for, when they want to go into the Congo or in Mozambique, they'll ask, don't you have a colleague who can help us in those jurisdictions? And that is how the firm is going to grow and catapult to number one.
So, Michael, what a great piece of advice. The concept of, one of our values, together for better. And it results in just clearly what happened here. You have been noted as one of our great team players on the global stage, and it all goes to helping clients be more successful in their endeavors as well. So I wanted to thank you for sharing your philosophy and advice. And again, congratulations on being so recognized.
I'm most grateful, Rodney, and I'm humbled that you could take your time to speak to me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, you have a good afternoon, Michael, and it's good to talk to you again.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your day.